Hi, my name is Teresa Padico-Poole. I'm the current commander of American Legion Post 7 here in Easton. And we're here today for our next segment of the panel discussions. We had two previous panel discussions, one being with the Scholarship Committee and Publicity Representatives. That was our first one we filmed a few months ago. And then we were here with the Senior Vice Commander. She was with us, and hopefully you've all seen that video as well. We're going to be here with the Junior Vice Commander shortly. I just wanted to do a short introduction, letting everybody know a little bit about the post. So the American Legion, it's a national organization of service men and women from any branch of the military who have served on active duty since World War II. There's no longer any requirement to have served during a conflict. Peacetime active duty is valid for membership in the American Legion. Here at Post 7, we require a DD-214, just showing that you have active duty. Whether it was peacetime or during a conflict, it doesn't matter. And membership is varied in the post. We have members from all branches. We have Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, Reserve, National Guard. And we're a great group of veterans. We would love to welcome new veterans on board to help us grow. So if you're interested, we'll have a slide towards the end of the video with information on how to get in touch with Post 7, either by mail, email, or by phone. One of the new things we're excited about is that we just started a junior baseball team. We had a senior baseball team for years now, and they've done fairly well, and they're called Post 7, and they go down and play ball on Frothingham Field. And now we have a junior team that's coming up. They had registration about a week ago. And if you want to check in with the high school at the guidance office, they could possibly give you some more information and possibly go to the tryouts. It might be a late registration. I'm not sure if they'll let you, but you could give it a try if you have a young one between the ages of 11 and 17. The senior team goes from 15 to 19. So there is a little bit of an age difference on which team you can play on. But the tryouts are scheduled for June 11th and 12th. But do check with the guidance office to make sure that you're registered, because you will need to be registered in order to go to the tryouts. So hopefully some of you will be able to take advantage of that. So two other things I'd like to discuss before Matt, our Junior Vice Commander, we listen to him and speak with him. We have our Poppy Drive coming up the month of May. We have a Poppy by mail. I have a flyer, which we'll put on the video at the end of this segment. It's a Poppy by mail. You mail in a donation of any amount, and I will send you a thank you card along with a poppy with the poem In Flanders Field. So that's a nice way of getting a good little package of remembrance for those loved ones that have been lost. We're also going to be at the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through area at Village Shops. And we'll be there on Friday and Saturday, May 27th and 28th, from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So stop by if you want to go through the drive-through, grab a coffee, or there's a parking area if you'd like to just pull up to the parking area and come over and make a donation, and you will receive a poppy for your donation. This year we're trying a new area, new location. We have arrangements with Raynham. We have a permit to have a Poppy Drive at the Walmart on Route 138. We'll be scheduling that shortly, but it will be May 28th, and at the Walmart on 138, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And another piece of information that is exciting is we'll be having a Memorial Day parade this year. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to begin at 1 p.m. We'll be starting at the Village Shops. by the post office, walking up Main Street, and right through to the Veterans Memorial Park. If you want to come, you can watch, you can walk, you can ride, bring the children. We'll have flags for the children, and we'd love to see as many people there as possible. And should there be inclement weather, too windy or rain, the ceremony will take place at the VFW at 2 p.m. With a collation where there'll be a little bit of food. So we invite you all to attend the parade, and we look forward to seeing you. And so we'll move on to speaking with our Junior Vice Commander, Matthew Rayfield. Thank you. Matt, what are we working on in your position?
Yeah, so my role as the Junior Vice Commander is really these days mainly bringing everybody back together. We had our buddy checks during the pandemic, which were very helpful for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't get to see their family members or friends for months, and they really liked the fact that they had friends reaching out to them, so that was great. Now, as we continue along with our meetings, we have guest speakers that help share the resources that are available, from therapeutic resources all the way to job resources and training resources. We've started offering coffee socials on Saturday mornings at the VFW on Allen Road, and we're going to host our next one in March, but keep an eye out for those. We also want to start bringing back networking again. You know, there's a lot of members that really still want to help out when it comes to serving their community, and really just kind of restarting the process for us to explore ways that we can engage and support the community that's really kind of been behind us for all these years.
Right. And also other veterans activities. You were working on something possibly with future veterans over at the schools.
That's right. I mean, in addition to the coffee hours and some of the other opportunities that we have to work with current veterans, one of the ways that we wanted to recognize our graduating seniors that are planning on enlisting, that aren't planning on maybe going to college or pursuing other educational opportunities, we wanted to have a sit-down dinner with some of these veterans and really kind of celebrate their dedication to service to the community and to the country.
Very good. These are all definitely ways that we can help veterans and future veterans become part of the military and serve the country. And what do you think is the biggest misconception about the American Legion?
Yeah, I mean, as one of the younger veterans, I'll admit that, as one of the younger members, I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that the American Legion's just a bunch of, old guys kicking back beers. But in reality, it's just a continuation of service. Mm-hmm. The vast majority of veterans right now have, they weren't drafted. We weren't conscripted into service. We volunteered to serve our country and to serve the people in our country. So this is really just a continuation of it. Right. We get to use our team and a group of people. I think that every veteran knows the first thing you learn in boot camp is that the team is bigger than one individual move. So the GI Bill, for example, wasn't just created because some senator came up with the idea. It was passed because veterans stood shoulder to shoulder saying that we deserve opportunity after our service. And that's really something that I think is lacking, is we really need to, I think that a lot of veterans want to give back. We're not a people that want handouts. We're a group of people that want to continue to serve our community and fellow veterans that have served before us and in our country.
Right.
One of the concepts that we really want everybody to understand is that this is your American Legion. This is the Eastern American Legion. And if you think there's something that we can do, or something, an activity, or some kind of way to help out with the community, we'd love to see you at the next meeting. Tell us. We're always open to new suggestions on how we can better engage a community that's really supported us over the years.
Okay, yeah, yes. So you can probably, if you are just a local local townsperson, you can call myself, and I can take any message for you. If you're a veteran, veterans are always welcome at our meetings. Our meetings are the fourth Tuesday of the month. At 6 p.m. we have a dinner, and at 7 we have the meeting. So we'd love to see you there and welcome you and get engaged and see what our post is about. So Matt, you've been working on socials and activities for the post, and Elizabeth, as Senior Vice Commander, works with veterans at the VA who are in need. And so it kind of puts together a nice little way for us as commanders to help out the veterans and also their families. And one of the things that I like is the idea with the Veterans Social Coffee Hour is also letting the family come. So the spouse and children of the veterans that attend the socials are all together, and they're part of the family, a little bit of a bigger picture of the veteran family.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we have to remember that our spouses served with us if we were married, and our children served with us if we had children we were enlisted. So, or however we were serving. So it's important to kind of bring them in as well. And the community itself, I mean, everything's changed a lot since, let's say, the 1950s, right? Mm-hmm. It's not just us. We do have different roles in the household, and as a result, it's nice to give our spouses some time off in the mornings, bring our kids in, they put on some Saturday morning cartoons or something while we drink and drink coffee and eat a few more bagels than we probably should.
Right. And speaking about bagels and food, in the future I'm hoping to have a package of a thank you card presentation to local businesses that have donated to Post 7. We had some donations such as baked goods for the social hour, the coffee hour. We've had, I mentioned the coffee. Elizabeth's working with the VA and the donations from St. Vincent de Paul toward her project there with the VA. Mm-hmm. So other activities that we work on with the American Legion are outreach and community, recruiting, health and safety education, and publicity. So this here is our publicity package. I'm letting you as townspeople know about what Post 7, what we're all about. So we're looking to recruit veterans. If there are veterans in the town that would like to come join us and help us work on some of our programs. I have some safety information and that I put out at the election resource table, and I also have literature and information on resources for veterans, such as the VA benefit booklets with phone numbers and hurricane preparedness flyers that I made, and also other programs such as Project New Hope. We also have information on the Easton Food Pantry, which is now has a new location over on 106 across from Big Y and Target Plaza. We also had an annual community blood drive. It was our second blood drive. So we partnered with the Eastern Grange, number 196 on that, and we even made the page of the Grange newsletter that they had at the state level. So nice. That was very nice. We made the front page. We did well. So we're going to be having the future panel discussions. We're going to be having one with Bob Hicks on Americanism program. The scholarship program we spoke about previously at another panel discussion, and also a panel discussion on ceremonies and future fundraisers. So we're also going to try to have a video clip of speakers at our meeting as a package, a ceremonies type package along with the speakers. In closing, I'd like to thank the residents of the town of Easton for the support of veterans with donations to our 2 annual poppy drives, and attendance at our town ceremonies and parades. And I'd like to thank the Town of Easton, the Board of Selectmen, the Veteran Service Officer, local businesses, and other establishments for their support. And of course, thank you to Easton Access Television. Feel free to contact myself or any member of the Post that you may know, and we'll be having a slide with the phone numbers for myself and the adjutant, Stanley Borgeson. You can contact us, or you can email at tpjp5502@comcast.net. So thank you again, and be well.
Thank you.